Okay, today's task is a pretty difficult one. I got all my supplies here. I gotta go down. I'm gonna take the gator down to the north pasture, and I'm going to clear in the woods, small trees, brush. There's tons of stuff. This is our other cat, the mother of the cat you see all the time. She's a stray, or she's a feral cat, and she's deaf. So she talks real loud so people can hear her. Anyways, got a 7-inch blade on there, and I spray it with silicone here and there, which helps a lot. And I'll be using this Husqvarna, what is it again? 223R, which is the bottom of the professional grade brush cutters. It's got a lot of power. I'll cut trees up to 3 inches, but normally just 2-inch trees, especially with that blade. It'll take a 10-inch blade. And then update on greenhouse. The vines are doing fine. So it got a little cool in here last night, which is, kind of concerned me, but it turns out they had no problem with it. So I shaded this. I leaned a piece of plywood up against the shelter or the greenhouse yesterday right at noon, and I left it there for a couple hours to block some of the most intense sun. I probably won't need to do that for much longer. They're getting pretty acclimated. They're gonna lose a couple leaves, and then they're gonna be just fine. So I probably won't update this every day anymore. Got some fresh buds on a couple of these late ones. This one is particularly nice. You can see it's got another one down there. So almost every one is gonna make it. Looks like these two here, the front one might bud out, and I think that last one is probably not gonna make it, but I got plenty. And go back here. That one's starting to come out, and that one is starting to come out. These are really late, but better late than never. Okay, that's about it for today. Gotta get brush cutting. Got my chainsaw in case I gotta go down the road a bit and encounter some trees. But here is the mess. It is just total garbage through here. This area has been heavily logged and abused, and it has storm damage and you name it. This is just a nasty area. And we got a fence problem here. I got the chainsaw, so I'll cut that out. So all this stuff. I got to get in here today with the brush cutter and cut as much of this little garbage as I can. This is my biggest problem here is these gooseberries. I got it. This whole area is just solid gooseberries and 1-inch trees, 1 and 2-inch trees. I got to clear all these out so I can walk through here easy, and so that it's not shading the forest floor. Then I got to girdle the trees that are not being saved, and then I need to toss some grass seed in here, and this area will grass up. I'm not going to be able to turn this into pasture this year, but I'm going to start getting it prepped like I did with the other ones. So this is my main task right now, is getting rid of these gooseberry and smaller trees like that one that's marked right there. That's the end of day one. I got a shit ton of stuff cut down, as you can see. But it gets to the point where it's pretty hard to walk through it. So what I gotta do is come through here with the chainsaw and dice some of this stuff up a little finer, some of the bigger stuff, like these 3-inch trees, 3 and 4-inch trees. Cut down some of the 4-inch trees, like that right there. And then toss that stuff down beyond the blue marked trees here, and then go at it again. Yeah, I don't know if it's kind of hard to tell because it still looks like such a mess. But I knocked down, well, I got 3-4 hours in here knocking stuff down. I especially wanted to get rid of the gooseberry and the blackberry. And this is getting into area where I didn't cut yet. You can see the brambles right there. And once it's all done, I'm going to come in here and girdle these trees that aren't marked in blue. Most of this stuff is either, a lot of this stuff is dead already, or it's dying. The birch are mostly dead or dying, and all of the ash are dead. And most of the aspen are dead. So it's a real junky forest right through here, but we're gonna connect it with the field there. This will be the last strip of forest that we clear on this side. It gets a little too steep back in back of me. Well, that'll be it for today. I'll be back here tomorrow.